So you have a young brother, 16 years old. He's a baseball phenom, and I love to hear that, because I would love to see more brothers get involved in baseball. You may say, why, Phil? Because baseball has no salary cap at all. The NBA has a salary cap. The NFL has a salary cap. And guys that play baseball, they can last a lot longer than the football guys for sure, and the basketball guys. So more brothers need to get back into baseball. We had the Negro Leagues and everything else. So this brother, phenom in baseball, he transferred from an elite New Rochelle, New York prep school to attend his local public school in his junior year. They say the transfer comes after someone on the school staff spewed racist statements toward him. Okay. Local reports say Tony Humphrey was a star on the Iona Preparatory School's baseball team. He was recruited by and has committed to playing for Boston College post-graduation. Now, let me go ahead and roll the clip so you can hear the young brother. Very, very intelligent young brother and everything. But it don't matter how intelligent we are, how talented we are. These people are just devils. I told y'all that I don't know how many times. Let's roll that clip.
Tony Humphrey is no ordinary high school athlete. The 16-year-old Cortland, New York resident is an accomplished baseball player at Iona Prep in New Rochelle, a junior who's already been recruited by and committed to play for Boston College after he graduates. So striving to become a better player by joining the track team, that was a no-brainer for Tony.
Comes up to me and asks why I was doing track.
But an interaction he had this past Friday with one of the school's assistant athletic directors had the teen stumped and frankly furious.
I told him the same explanation I just told you, just trying to get faster, it never hurts to gain speed. And he questioned and said, oh, aren't you already fast as is? I go, yeah. And then he tells me that I gained that speed from running from the police. Or that's how I gained that speed.
You heard that and thought what?
That was racist. There was no reason for him to say that.
The school declined to identify the staff member who made those comments, but Tony did not waste any time. He went home, told his mother what happened, and they decided Tony would be taking his talents elsewhere by transferring from Iona Prep to the public high school near his family's home.
We ended up pulling me out of the school. I decided to leave because of my current situation. As I'm already committed, I'm already going to school. I don't feel like I have to stay at a program where they're going to look at me different.
Tony says this was not the first time he experienced racism at Iona Prep.
There was other incidents of racism with my freshman year. I took it up with the deans, I took it up with the higher-ups, and nothing happened to the other student.
Iona students engaged in a walkout Tuesday in support of Tony. The school sent out a letter to parents Tuesday, which acknowledged the incident and announced an internal investigation into the matter. Quote, such comments go against the very mission of the school to develop moral and ethical leaders. It is behavior that Iona Preparatory does not condone for its students and will not accept from its faculty and staff.
Now, anybody know anything about sports? All athletes run track, all of them. If you play football, you'll run track. You got basketball players that run track, baseball players that run track. They run track, like I say, to work on your speed, so you can be faster. I mean, most coaches recommend, unless you got, a season going during track, they run track. Even if they come mid-season, they still go run track. And most coaches encourage that so the kids can keep working out and working on their speed and takeoff and explosion and things like that. So for this freaking coach that probably can't even run himself 9 times out of 10 to tell this young brother, oh, well, aren't you fast enough? I mean, that's jealousy. I mean, that's just pure, deep jealousy. Aren't you fast enough? No, he ain't fast enough. He's not. I don't care if he can run fast as Usain Bolt. He's still not fast enough. So he want to run and make sure to work on his speed and keep that thing up. And then this white supremacist going to tell him, oh, yeah, you got your speed for running from the police. I wish that brother would have fired back off. Said, nah, I didn't get my speed from running from the police. I actually got my speed running out your house after being with your wife when she told me you was coming. I said, that's how I got my speed. Cause you was coming right down that corner, so I need to run off. That's how I got it. That's something I would have said. I'd have pissed him off. I'd have pissed him off, because you're not gonna tell me nothing like that, and I don't fire back off. That's why them folks never did like me in school. Cause I'm like, you just not gonna tell me any old thing, and I'm just gonna sit up there and take it. Nah. If you gonna make me mad, I'm gonna make you mad too, and we both gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Now Benjamin Crump was talking about this situation, and he had reposted it and said the guy resigned and all that. But shoot, resigning don't do anything. We know that he's gonna be transferred to wherever he's transferred and allowed to be this dumb, ignorant white supremacist that he is. Now the young brother's going to the public school, but to be honest with you, him going to the public high school is just that's really a step down academically for him. I mean, even though you got these white supremacists there that, preparatory school, that elite school, the academics I know they were definitely above the public school and what they normally offer. So I hope they get this young brother, some tutoring, some sort of tutoring where he can keep up what he kind of was already learning. Because that is a step down. But I just hate, in a way, he said he's been dealing with this racism ever since he got there. Yeah, because these little elite schools they talking about or whatever, these are little white supremacist enclaves for their little, little children. You understand? And so they don't want to be out here competing with a black kid. They don't build anything to compete. They don't want to compete. They just want to have undeserved benefits. They don't want to work for anything. They want everything handed to them. And anytime it's time to compete, they can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? So they got to try to use racism or whatever else, they use to try to get you off your square as a black person. You understand? This situation with this young man, like I said, it's just very, very, like I say, it's annoying, but it's to be expected. Me personally, I would want to enroll my kid in a school with just a bunch of them. No, because I know how they are. When they get in a crowd of them like that in bunches, they be more racist to you because they feel comfortable doing it. Now, when it's like more of a mixed school or you got definitely enough black people there, sometimes they may be on their P's and Q's a little bit better with you. But when you go to them little places like that, them little enclaves, black boy outshining them, running circles around them, hitting home runs, stealing base. They can't keep up with this young brother because they little sons can't play against him. Oh yeah, that's every time they can't compete against us. That's when the hate come out. If we make more money than them, if we getting all kind of attention, they hate that. They hate it because they feel like just because they get the color of their skin that they should just be handed everything. And when it comes to competition, you're just not going to be handed everything. You know what I'm saying? But the young brother, like I said, I would have sued the school, and I hope they sue the school because that's not good enough for me. That's not good enough that he could quit. No. I'll get my attorney, and I know Benjamin Crump talking about it. 9 times out of 10, he probably trying to jump on it. Hey, what y'all gonna do with his education and everything and his compensation? He went to public school. What's gonna happen? Didn't y'all recruit him to come over here? What's the deal? So shoot, I believe them people need to be sued. They need to be sued all the way to the to the end. Be sued because I told y'all, make them people pay for their racism. That's the only thing they understand is when they having to cut checks due to racism. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this particular story. Like I said, I hope the young brother make it to Major League Baseball because he deserve it. They just jealous of him, and that's how it always be. Anytime we have talented kids, academically in sports or shoot like that brother, he's a double threat in that academically and in sports, right? They can't compete with that. And that's just really what it is.